Alright, so I did a little bit of kind of some groundwork here, just kind of trying out some idea. I wanted to put that into kind of a little loop there so I can put it on the S-hook that I installed up here. I wanted to make sure I got the right length because of the S-hook, and so that it suspends right out of the base of the oscilloscope, and I think I did. I tried it out and it looks like it's going to work out pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and try and do this on a more repetitive basis. So basically all I'm doing is just like grabbing this and twisting it around and making a loop like that. And once I make my first pass, I use this other one and I try and put it up and over so that it's a little bit braided. And somebody's texting me. I got a neighbor that's coming over and give him some stuff. But just braid that around like that. And it seems to work out alright. Once I get it done alright, then it seems to be okay. It's really kind of got to fight with it a little bit though to get it to go around. I think that'll probably do it right there. Okay, then I measure off 3 inches from the, I think it's from the top, or is it from the bottom? I think it was from the bottom of the loop. I'll measure off 3 inches. Or was it 4 inches from the top? 3.5? 3.5 inches from the top. Okay. So 3.5 inches from the top of the loop. And then we go to right there. And that's where I want it to bend. So once I figure that out, I'll double check it against this one. Make sure I got it done right. A little bit hackish. Make sure that's the right distance that I was looking at. Yep. Okay. Bend it up 90 degrees. And we'll check it again against this guy. And it's looking pretty good. This guy's kind of bent around the wrong way, so let's just straighten him out. When I come to go this way, actually it needs to rotate, so I want to rotate it to make it stronger. Okay, I'm going to have to, it's got to rotate to make it in line with like that. And this one, I think, is actually going to be going the other direction. So I need to rotate it this way. There we go. Now these two can come together, which there's no way this is going to be long enough. So let's get the oscilloscope. This is going to be too long, actually, I know it. My video's still rolling here? Yep, alright. So let's get the oscilloscope in play. Now, this guy is going to sit right about there. And this other one's got to sit right about here. Probably end up cutting these things off. They're going to be way too long. Or maybe I'll just braid them really good. So I'll be sitting about like that. Is that the feet? Yes. This is where I start to figure out where I gotta merge them in the middle. And then we'll just set them right there and start twisting them around each other and braid them up, and I'll either cut off the ends or turn them into loops on the other ends. I don't know. I'm thinking I'll probably just cut it off. If it's braided that good, it should be good and strong. Anyways, that kind of gives you a rough idea what I'm looking at doing here. So I'm going to do that 4 times, just like this, because I've got 8 of them, and then there's one more, 9 in the back for holding everything together. Anyways, so I'm going to cut it off here, and I'll see if I I'll edit this. I'll put this together once I start braiding this guy. Alright, thank you. See ya. Okay, so I figured out that this guy actually has to go just a little bit right outside of that. My battery's about to die, so a video may cut out here. I'll go charge the battery. But that's it right there. So that's what I'm going to do. Just start braiding them in the middle. Perfect, just like that. And now this one. Yep, check the alignment, good. So we'll just take this one and braid him right here. Bend it around. And we'll take the other one and start it also at the same spot. Okay. Alright, so now we got these guys going just like this. Perfect. I'll loop them off of each other now. Hope you like my little acid jazz running in the background here. Keeps me going. Okay. Let's see if I can loop this guy around. Like that. Let's see if we can loop this guy around. Sort of like creating these, little metal puzzles that you're supposed to be able to reverse. Sit like this. Let's just see if we can loop these guys together. Yeah, that should just do it right there. There you go. Starting to braid them. Now we'll just use the pliers and tighten them up now. Yeah, this is going to be a little tough. This one, make sure it gets tightened up too. Yeah, I'm going to be fighting with this for a while, get these guys connected. And keeping them in alignment too at the same time. Yep. I figure once I get past a certain point it'll get easier. Maybe I'd do it in the vice grips. I don't have another third, I need a third reference point to grip this thing properly. I'll have to put it in the vice grips. At least I got my distance set up right now. Alright, so here we go again. Just trying to get this guy somewhat braided. Probably ought to start with this one right here. Alright, let's see if I can crank down on that. Come on now. Hopefully this works. Yes, it seems to be working. Yeah, here we go. This is how it's done. I knew I could figure this out at some point. Some form of function. So I think what I'm going to do is once I get this thing braided down, I might turn this other end over here into a loop and tie it back to the back, which would actually be a pretty good design. Once you get this thing going, it goes pretty good. There you go. Let's see if I can Move this guy down. And clamp on this side over here. There we go. See, I knew once I got this thing going, it would move right along really well. There you go. Hopefully this doesn't get too fatigued there in the corner before I get to it. There you go. Nice. This guy's gotta get out of the way. Nice. Now, that's where I might consider tying it back. There's plenty of room, so let me go one more. There you go. I'm going to make that a tighter corner right there on the end. Okay. That's still not quite what I wanted. First of all, I'm going to tie it back like that, and then that part has to go there, and this guy actually needs to go back. There we go. Okay. That'll get me close enough, I think. Now we just need to do the other side. All these other projects got to get out of the way. Otherwise I'll tear them up with this hanger. Okay. There you go. Okay. Boy, that's tough, dude. Making that thing like that.
Thanks for listening and supporting Selma FM. We love you.
Okay. Yep, blood, sweat, and tears, baby. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Okay. More of that paint stuff coming off, some of the stuff I didn't remove. I don't want to spend any more time cleaning because I've already spent too much time. This project's got to get done. Okay. Can I go one more? Not really. How's the length? The length is pretty close. I can't really go another one. That'll have to do. Okay. Come on. Alright. So let's keep that like that. And then reverse bend this part. There we go. Okay. Now, I got this ugly knot in the middle that I'm going to try and level out. Okay. Maybe that'll do. Yeah, not quite. Let's try and get this side here done. Just want to twist. Looks like it'll work a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. That'll just have to do. That's not bad. Okay. So now that I got that piece done, I gotta do, what, 3 more of these things, I think? Yep. Okay, so that gives you an idea what I'm doing there. A little bit of work, and then that'll of course go like that and hold the front or back or whatever. This I think is probably be the front of the oscilloscope. And then I got some other tricks I'm going to pull on this thing. So, but I'm going to get back to work on this. That shows you kind of what I'm doing, and we'll see when I'm done. All right, take care, guys.